Assalamu alaikum friends, I'm your host Abdul Kudus and I welcome you all to my channel Scholarships and Jobs. Today video is a complete procedure to apply for Turkey Scholarship Burslari 2021. So starting the video, before that, if you are new, do drop a subscribe, like and comment. So first of all, starting the video, if you have applied before for the scholarship, you can directly log in from that email and password which you used before to log in your portal. But if you are applying first time for the scholarship, what you have to do, you have to click on register. So after clicking on register, first of all, you have to write your name, middle name and surname. So in this sequence, what you have to do, you have to write your first name. If you have your middle name, you should write it here. If you don't have, leave it blank, and then you should write your surname, first name, middle name and surname. If you don't have middle name, leave it blank and just enter your surname. So after that, select your gender, date of birth, nationality, email again, password again, secret question. What you have to do, you have to uh, write a secret question here and write it answer in case if you forgot your password. And then I am not a robot, clear this, approve and save. Your account will be registered. After that, what you have to do, you will be redirected to this login page. So write your email and that password and click on login. So wait a second. So after logging in, you will be directed to your personal information uh, column. So on your left, these are the column you have to fill in order to apply for the scholarship. There are many columns like educational details, personal information, and then your test information, grade, etc. After that, family information and many more. So what you can do, if you are applying for from mobile, it is better to click on these three dots and now convert your browser into desktop site. So what my page has been converted into a more reliable, a more easy view. So now editing, as I have applied before, so my personal information is saved here. What you have to do, you have to click on this edit. Now after clicking on this edit, coming to name, enter your first name. If you have a middle name, enter it or leave it as I told you before. And then your surname, gender, marital status, date of birth, nationality, country of birth, city of birth, your type of ID. If you have a citizen number, mean if you have NIC, you have to write here citizen number. Enter your NIC number. I have entered an example CNIC number, and then upload that CNIC from here. I am going to delete my previous CNIC. As I have deleted, so you should click on this button, your gallery will be open. You should scan your national ID card and upload it right here, and then click on this. If you have a citizen of another country, you should click right here. If you don't have, leave it blank. And then your religion, ethnicity, if you have selected, or if you don't have, leave it blank. And disability, if you have, you must select it here. Then you should click on this save. So your personal information will be saved. One of your column is completed. As it needs a document, so uh, uh, if you do not upload your document, your setting will be not saved. So let me upload an example document. So now as you can see in my personal information, this column is now completed. I have saved my information. If your document is not uploading, your CNIC document is not uploading, what you have to do, you have to download from Play Store an application image size reducer and download your image size from there and then upload it. It will be uploaded. So after that, what you have to do, you have to update your hobbies. Click on that edit and select any of these hobbies and click on that save option. So your hobbies will be selected. Now my hobbies has been saved. And then special talent information. If you have other talent which you may mention right here about your art, your music, your sport, etc., so you also can select that talent in order to enhance your application to for selection. So now my personal information has been completed. Coming towards the next column, which is about family information. So now what you have to do, click on that edit like before. Now first of all you have to write your mother's name here, and then you should also have to mention that whether your mother is alive or not. And then if your mother is a housewife, leave it blank. Or if your mother has a job, so you should take it my mother works. And then your father name, whether your father is deceased or alive. If your father works, take it here. And you should mention the institute or company your father works at. If he is a government employee, you should write government here. His occupation, like my father is a teacher, and then his title or position, my father is a primary school teacher, so you should write it here. And number of siblings you have, I have written an example of 9. And then marital status, single or married. Total income, approximately total income you have to mention right here in dollars, that how much income your total family has in per month. So writing all these information, click on save. Now coming toward that third column, contact information. So click on edit. Now write this name of country where you live, like I live in Pakistan, and that city in which you live. For example, I live in Islamabad, Pakistan, so I wrote Islamabad. And then postal code. What is postal code? You have to search your city's postal code on Google. It will be shown there, copy from there and write it here. And then your phone number, home. You can write your father name, mobile number here, like I have written an example number. And then your mobile number, street number where you live, building number if you have it, door number if you have it, you may write here. My contact information is different from residential information. It means if your contact information and now your current residential information are different, what you have to do, you have to take this. Taking this will create further information like this, permanent residential information. It means and your CNIC or your or according to your current situation, if your permanent and current address are different, you have to take this and complete this column again for your uh, permanent residential information. How long you have been residing at this address. As I was a student there, so I was studying in university for the last 5 months, so I have written 5 months. You may link your Facebook account, Twitter, etc., Google Plus, etc., if you want, but if you don't want, don't link it. So now clicking on that save option. So my contact information has also been saved. Now coming toward the third, educational information. Now educational information, you have to start from your metric. First of all, middle school means your metric degree. Click on that middle school. So now select that country from where you have completed your middle school education. I have completed from Pakistan. So I selected Pakistan. City, Kohat, like I have completed from Kohat. School. like I have completed from Ikra Public School. School cohort. Starting date you may write. If you don't know your exact, you may write a few months before or after. Like I have started in 2016. I may write May and 17 like this. Graduation date I have 2018. These are just uh, you should not be 100% sure. If you know the month and year, you may write a date from yourself. So, and then coming towards grade type. As we have 0 to 1100 scale, so I should select it right here. 937, as I have obtained 937 marks. Now selecting from 0 to 1100, right here select your obtained marks and right here select your percentage. After that, what you have to do, and diploma, first of all clicking right here will open your gallery. Scan your matric certificate, and diploma you have to upload your certificate, and in transcript you have to upload your matric DMC. So do it right here and then wait. Now as you can see, I have selected an example images. So now clicking on that save option. One option is also, have you achieved any significant ranking at the educational level exam. If you have any designations, like you have received first, second or third number in your board exam from, for example, BISC cohort, or whether someone else, you may mention it right here. Or you have achieved any other rewards at your school level, you should mention these rewards right here, which will increase your percentage of selection. So do mention things like these here. Please fill in the required field. Okay, so as I have left this field, it is in red color, so I'm selecting no. If you have it, you should select yes and write all the information about that achievement. So now my middle school has been updated. Now as you can see that our middle school information has been updated. So now click on high school to enter your FSC details. Click on country, select your country, Pakistan. Now city, cohort, and now school. All the schools and cohort will be appear here. As I have completed my FSC from Garrison Care College cohort, so I will select Garrison Care College cohort. So educational stage, secondary education. Now high school type, general high school. Science and natural science. So started from 2018, June 17, graduation date 2020, June 17. So now grade type 0 to 1100. obtained marks 945 and grade 85%. You may select only 85. So upload your FSC certificate and FSC DMC. Now uh, if you do not if you don't have your admission exam result, what you have to do, you have to click here. If you have it, yes, but if you don't have it, you should click it no. Why? Let me. So what actually is this? If you have applied for a university after FSC and you have given admission test results, you should click it right here, yes. But if my advice is to leave it no, because if you write it here yes, they will think that this boy is getting admission right there in Pakistan, so your chances of selection will be less. So my advice is to not select it. uh, like in school level, if you have any achievement right here, you should select it yes. If you don't have, no. So I'm selecting it no, no. Now click on save. Still I think I have left some fields blank. Yes, status graduate. I have graduated from FSC, so I clicked on graduate. Now my information of education has been saved till FSC. Now coming toward bachelor degree. Now what you have to do, as I don't have a bachelor degree, so I should left it blank. So now as I have done FSC and I want to apply for bachelor degree, and I didn't have completed this bachelor degree, so don't click on this. Just as you have entered your school and FSC information, so your educational information column has now been completed. But if you are applying for master or PhD programs, you have to enter your bachelor and then postgraduate information as well. So now clicking on language details. First of all, you should select your native language. As I have Pashto, other language like Urdu. From right here you can add any of the language. I will add you in front of you. Select language, for example this one, and level. Level means how can you speak that language. You are a beginner at that language, or you are an intermediate, or you are advanced at that language. And then click on that save option and your language will be saved. Turkish language, if you have proficiency in Turkish language, do you speak Turkish? If you have ever tried Turkish language, you may click on yes. But as I have not even know what are the basic letter words of Turkish, so I have written right here no. Now coming to our work experience, if you have any work experience, you may write it here. For those students who are applying for bachelor programs, working experience is not playing any of the roles. But if you are applying for higher level like MS or PhD, your working experience may give you a plus point in this scholarship. So do write your work experience if you are applying for higher programs. So now academic this column is academic qualification. What is this? For some of the Turkish universities, so as I told that some of the Turkish universities need your Greek, TOEFL, etc. scores for admission. So what you have to do, if you have this score, click on add, and now exam name. If you have ACT, GATE or something else, or GMAT, GRE or HAT, LA, etc. set, so you should select the test and your grade, etc., exam date, grade, decimal part, country, etc. proving document. You may upload your result right here in order to save it. As I don't have, so I'm leaving this blank. Coming to the next column, social activities. social activity, project, certificate, anything. If you have ever done project somewhere or social activities, etc., it may enhance your chances of selection. And then volunteer activities, if you are working with NGO or you are doing social works for the betterment of the people, you must select those right here. These all these social activities will have a good impact on your examiners, which will read your application. So do write your social activities also here. Coming to the very next column, Turkey scholarship. So here are some of the question. Are you in Turkey, or have you ever been Turkey? No. What was your purpose of staying in Turkey? As I have didn't come, so no. Foreign number, if you have start date, graduation date. Have you ever received scholarship from any other? Uh, my advice is to write all these as no. Edit and select all these as no. So now coming to the most important thing, applying for your preferred degree. As I want to apply for bachelor degree. Now, as you can say, as you can see, undergraduate scholarship program. So now clicking on apply and start application. Now, what you have to do is to click on that box. I have read all accepted terms and conditions. Read these terms and conditions and click on that save option. So application conditions have now been saved. Now what you have to do is to set your preferences. What are preferences? Preferences mean the universities which you want to apply orderly. So what you have to do is to Google and search for the best universities in Turkey and your desired program. So note their names. And now coming to preferences, now clicking on add. So after clicking on add, what you have to do is, for example, is to scroll it up for your desired program. As I want to apply in civil engineering, so coming to see civil engineering, scrolling it up, as you can see that civil engineering is right here. Click on that civil engineering. A list of universities will be opened in front of me which offers civil engineering in Turkey. So a list of universities has been opened which offer civil engineering in Turkey language. If you are selecting civil engineering English, or a list of universities with teaching language as English will open, but for that you need uh, efficiency test like IELTS, GRE, etc. Which I told you before that you should upload those. But if you are selecting for Turkey University, you do not need these tests. You will undergo 1 year Turkish language course after selection at Turkey. So for example, I am selecting that first university. Now clicking on save. So my first preference has been saved. So like that, if you want to select in civil engineering more universities from that which I selected now, you may add more references in civil engineering. But if you want to add more references in some other fields, you can also do it there. So after selecting all your preferences, you should click on this and click on save. So your preferences will be saved. So as you can see that I have listed about 6 of my preferences and I have saved all my preferences. So clicking on that save option, all my preferences are now saved. And now coming towards letter of intent. What is letter of intent? In this section, it is expected to explain the following details: your academic and social experiences relating the field you want to take in education, your reason for choosing Turkey for study, and the importance of your future plans for your education scholarship in Turkey. You can write the letter. Okay, what you have to do, you have to write here your academic and social experiences relating to the field you want to take in education. For example, I want to take civil engineering, so I have to write something really attractive, so that my examiner who will read it, so that he will be impressed from it, that it is the reason I have chosen civil engineering and Turkey for this scholarship. You have to write this letter of intent from your experienced teachers or your experienced senior fellows who has an experience to write letter of intent. So do write it carefully. It is one of the most important part of this application. After that, there is an additional term. What is this? If you have something and you are in application which is not clear right there, and you want to write about that specific term, in order to clear it for the examiner, you can write about it right here. Clicking on this, your keyboard will be open and you may write it. So after writing everything, you may save your application, your letter of intent and additional so now coming towards interview location, select your country. As I have Pakistan, with it will be this place where you want to give your interview. So in Pakistan, they are taking interview in Lahore, Islamabad and Karachi. So I will select Islamabad and now clicking on save. So after completing letter of intent, interview location, second last option is reference information. You have to give two references here. What is references? You may write your friend's name here, your teacher name here as a reference. So let me clear you. Click on add. Enter your first name of that friend or teacher which you want to add as a reference. Why they need reference? They need reference to verify your information. They may contact him about information that what you have entered is true or not, or they or you. One thing is important, that the one who has about who you are writing is reference should be well known to you, and he should also knows you very well, so that anything the management ask for from him, he should answer it. Write his name, phone number, email, company, etc., or institute name. If he is a your friend, so write his university or college name. Title, position, student, you may mention student or teacher right here. And reference letter. What is reference letter? You should also have to upload from here. Reference letter, a simple letter you can write from that reference. For example, if I'm writing about my friend, so my friend should write a letter that my name is, for example, Flan, and I know Abdul Kudus, as my name is Abdul Kudus and I know Abdul Kudus very well. Any information which Turkey scholarship will ask from me, I will answer it. So like that, you may take a reference letter from your reference and upload it right here. So let me do all these. We will proceed towards the last step. So now, filling your reference information, all of the steps are now completed. What you have to do is to click on summary of application and read all your information for a confirmation that my information is correct, and look for any fields which is left empty. Now click on this home. Our application will be showed here. So now clicking on apply. Yes. Now after clicking on applying, and yes, page like here will be retrieved. So now click on summary of application. Your whole application will be opened. What you have to do is to check this box. Now click on submit. So your application has been submitted. This was my 2019 application which I applied for, and this is 2091 application. And as you can see that results are awaiting evaluation, it means that your application has now been received for bachelor degree. So that was all video. Do drop a like and subscribe. It was a very long procedure, and you may subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. We will meet in the next video. Till that time, do take care for yourself, for your family. Inshallah. Allah Hafiz.